I'm Brandon Lang, and this is your Sunday edition of My Two Cents. We'll get to your free pick winner in just a moment in the American East. New Hampshire taking on Albany. We'll have it for you in just a second. So the 8-dimer comes up short on Saturday as Bryant, which took a 3-point lead into the second half. Actually a tie game with 8 minutes to go, and they just can't get there. So now we roll into another Sunday in a must-win situation. Well, guess what, sports fans? It's not like we haven't been in this spot before. Because when you've stepped up and you've won 17 of the last 20 Sundays, and a $10 bettor has made $10,400 on Sundays alone, it seems to be the one day I just can't lose. And now we come right back down Main Street with 40-dime underdog shocker number 2 in a row. And number 6 of the last 7. It was 2 weeks ago on Sunday when I handed you a 40-dime winner on Florida State plus the points over Virginia. And they got the job done wire to wire. Now we come right back down Main Street with 40-dime winner number 2 in a row. And this selection on Sunday is twice as strong as the 20-dimer I gave you last Sunday. Oregon plus the points outright over Stanford, 73-70 as a 6.5-point road dog. It's the magic of Sundays. It seems to be the one day I cannot lose. And you watch me bang home 40-dime winner number 2 in a row, 6 of the last 7. And ladies and gentlemen, watch that $10 bettor go up $10,800 with this winner today. And it will be 18 of 21 winning Sundays. What an unbelievable run on Sundays. Yes. It does help to hit 150-dime winner number 9 in a row in the AFC Championship game on Sunday with the Patriots 45-7 over the Colts. And it does help to hit the 100-dimer on the Super Bowl with New England getting it done over Seattle. But now it's about basketball, the magic of Sundays in basketball. And just like last Sunday when I gave you Oregon outright, 2 weeks prior to that, Florida State plus the points over Virginia. Today is about 40-dime winner number 2 in a row, winning Sunday number 18 of the last 21. And let's get that $10 bettor closer to the $11,000 mark on Sundays. It's another must-win Sunday. Chips are down. And as you can see, I've cashed in 17 of the last 20 winning Sundays. All right, my 2 cents. You know, I've come on here and I've shredded athletes and I've gone after athletes for their shenanigans and things they're doing, the morons of the week, so on and so forth. But I got to give a shout out to Richard Sherman. Because you see, Richard Sherman was rolling in Vegas, Brandon Browner. They're walking down the sidewalk and they see a street vendor. They see a guy playing his violin and they stop. And they watch him. And they realize this guy's pretty damn good. So Sherman gets out his phone and tapes the guy. And then he tapes the guy. And then he tapes the guy. Both him and Browner threw him a $25 chip and said, here you go, man. That was really, really cool. But it didn't stop there. Richard Sherman then went ahead and posted it on his Twitter. And wouldn't you know it, it blew up. Now this street vendor not only had people go see him in Vegas, but more importantly, he's now getting booked for gigs, weddings, high school graduations. He's even been invited to play overseas. None of this happens if Richard Sherman doesn't tweet it, take the time to tape it, and did the right thing. And this guy now has some kind of future, or at least a better one than he had before Richard Sherman and Brandon Browner ever walked up. I've ripped Richard Sherman for things on the football field and for his mouth, but I bow to him today. What a cool act of karma. And it's worked out for the violinist as well. All right, let's go to your free pick winner. American East Conference Tournament. Albany and New Hampshire. Another obscure game, much like the Appalachian State I gave you a couple of nights ago. When you break down this New Hampshire team, you see a team that was 6-8 at one point in the year. And since they were 6-8, all they have done is won 13 of their last 16 games. They've gone 13-3 since that 6-8 start. It gets better. Those 3 losses, 2 of which were by a point and 2 points. They did lose by double digits in their third game. So that's the quality of basketball that this team is playing. I know Albany's good. I know Albany's on a roll. But in the two meetings against New Hampshire this year, the meeting in New Hampshire was a 2-point game, and the meeting in Albany was a 1-point game. Now, I know this is Albany's home floor, but for my dollar, I don't see anything that leads me to believe New Hampshire playing the kind of basketball they're playing right now, that they won't take Albany down to the wire, and you're going to want the points in your back pocket. Free pick winner on New Hampshire, plus the points over Albany. That's it, everybody. Have a fantastic Sunday. As always, I'm Brandon Lang. We'll see you back here on Monday with another edition of My 2 Cents.